I can be in my house and I can treat, and little Archie will go running to his treat cupboard, and he'll sit there, right, until I give him a treat. So in real estate, you have to learn to do the same thing. You have to learn to create a heading saying, I got something. Do you think you're paying too much in property tax? Oh. Yeah, I do. Sign up for my free report, the 10 ways that you can challenge your property tax to have them lowered. Sign up now, if you follow what I'm saying, okay? So my point is, what you have to learn to do is learn how to create interesting headings with content that some is available to read and others they have to subscribe to get. Because remember, when they come to your website, the goal is to get this potential visitor to give up an email. So how do they give up the email? 2 things. Homes for sale. You've got listings they want information on. That's why it's so important to have good pictures of homes for sale immediately when they come to your website. They can see. And the more listings you have available, the longer they stay on your site, the better it is. So, and the other is valuable information. So the most important thing is I want you to understand that, and let me ask you this question. If you've taken my listing course, you should know the answer to this. And I'm going to ask you to sort of keep it to yourself. It's for those of you who've never taken a class of mine before, I'm going to ask you this question. When you come to my home, you're the agent, I'm the homeowner, and you're coming to my home now to do a listing presentation, and you're bringing out your listing product, your information. You know, you're hoping I'm going to sign the listing with you, obviously. And you already know that I'm calling 2 or 3 other real estate agents. We all know that. But what is your information, the pages, the info, the conversation? What am I, the homeowner, supposed to be thinking as you're presenting this listing presentation to me? What am I supposed to be learning from you? What am I supposed to be getting? If you think of something, shout it out. There's no right or wrong answer here, by the way. What is your material supposed to do? What am I supposed to figure out from your material?
You're the best.
That I'm the best, absolutely. What else?
Current
How much my home is worth.
Yeah.
Correct, absolutely. What else am I supposed to do from your information?
Are you going to promote my home?
I'm sorry?
How are you going to promote my listing?
Exactly. What are you going to do to sell it for me? How are you going to promote it? Absolutely. How much do I charge?
That's the first question.
It's the first question. Now, let's stay with that point, because that's a very good point that you bring out. That's exactly it. But I want to give you another way of learning, looking at it rather. I want you to look at it this way. Here's what your presentation material and conversation has to do for me, the seller. You have to prove that you're worth 5% on $1 million, $50,000. You have to prove you're worth $50,000 to me. So understand, it's one thing when you had to prove you were worth $8,000 in my day. $2,000. It's one thing when prices were $100,000 and it was $6,000. It's another thing when it's triple, when it's 5 digits, and sometimes 6 digits, depending on the price range that you're in. Proving you're worth $50,000 is a whole different thing.